I want to talk with you today about the necessity of a mirror. You all have a mirror and you understand why you need it, isn't it? But what do you do with the inside? With the inside, with what is not visible, you also need a mirror. And it's not a mirror where you can just hold it in front of you. It is another kind of mirror. This is why you go to a therapist. The therapist is the mirror of what is happening inside. And you could also use the Healy, which would then scan your bioresonance field and let you know what is happening on the inside. And you need this mirror. You cannot do this just by your own. You cannot see yourself without this kind of mirror, which you need to find. The reality of things, you have different level of realities. The first reality is like spiritual, the universe, and then it becomes more dense, it becomes emotional, so mind, and then thoughts, and then emotional, and then it expresses in the 3D material reality, your body, and then also what you, the life you created. These are the different levels of manifestation. So I gave you a mantra some days ago to say, I am not the victim of my body, because this is a question I have for you. How do you live in your body? When you have a symptom, do you directly run to the doctor and try to find a solution, or give the responsibility of the symptom away because you just learned that you don't know? And this, if this is not real, if this is not like how it is, then you could take your power away and ask different questions. What if on the different level of reality, the physical reality is a manifestation of something which was real in another level before? What if your body was a manifestation of something which needs to be seen and expressed? What if the body was not just randomly sick and you are just a victim? I don't know why my body is doing this. But if there is a reason behind it, if there is a source behind it, and it might not even belong to you, it might not even be you who created it in your life by thoughts or by trauma. It might even be that it will happen to generations before and you are still carrying this. And so now it is expressing in your body. It's a very interesting reality to see that the body on this kindness of creation, where everything is done and created with pure love. If everything is created with pure love, the way your body shows and talks, so you can see, you can touch, you can much more understand and ask the right questions if you learn how to do this, or your therapists. Then you can go back to the source of the problem. Where was it? When was it created? And when you find the origin of when it was created, of the problem, which we would say, I would say symptom, let's not say problem. You find the origin. You can go back to this origin in a neurosomatic release is what I would do to guide you back to the event. So you would see this event with a different perspective. What some therapists do is that you have to go back to this traumatic event and then you relive the traumatic event. You are concentrating on this traumatic event and like, let me see, let me get everything out of it. And sometimes you get out of this like re-traumatized. So if this happens to you, if you think like, okay, I wanted to solve a problem, but I feel even worse, then I would question the thing a little bit. You can work on trauma or stressful events for your subconscious mind. This is all the same. It's a different level of stress, just intensity of stress, which then we call trauma. But the brain functions the same way. If you find the origin, and then with another perspective, you go and have a look at this event, let's call it a trauma, then you can, with the help of a therapist, a skilled therapist, disactivate the story which was created when this situation happened. And when you can disactivate or rewrite the story, then you can be free. And then what the symptom was expressing does no longer need to be expressed. And the symptom can then go away. And thinking in this way is completely mind-blowing. It's 180 degree of turn from feeling that your body is randomly sick or like you are the victim in this body, and then you get your power back, because then you can go get help to find the source of the symptom and then do what needs to be done for the healing process. Do what needs to be done with this new story, which can now be written and be yours. And your whole life will change. So when this is a reality, this then means a symptom is a blessing. Your symptom is a blessing. How does this sound for you? Can you think in these ways? If you can't, take an appointment with me and let's talk about your symptoms. I'll ask you questions which will help you to change the perspective and get to this point where you can realize it is a blessing. Life is happening for you and your body is pure love. Everything which is expressed is there for a good reason. So let this sink in. Put in the comments if you have any symptoms which don't go away. We are talking about symptoms which don't go away. Of course, if you have symptoms and they heal, we don't talk about it. They are gone, they're healed. We don't lose our time with it. But if there are symptoms not going away, very interesting, very interesting. We can explore that. You will learn so much. It is your blessing. It is your gift. I can help you if you need help with it. So let me know how this resonates with you and let's start a conversation. Thank you for listening and soon for more.